Hello everybody. Well, welcome to my series or whatever tutorials of Courseplay tutorials or whatever we want to call it. For I decided I get so many questions about how to do this and how to do that with Courseplay, so I just try to do a little tutorials about most of the things in Courseplay. So I'm just gonna change a little bit here first before we want to have this off, so the tractor don't start right away when you jump into it. If we bring up the HUD here, we have done a few things already in this tutorial. A little bit backwards without everything, but it doesn't really matter in what order you do it. I have done this leveling and compacting. We have done fill and empty shovel, and we have done empty combine and offload with chaff. We haven't done that tutorial how to empty a grain combine like a harvester with canola or whatever. But I will go to that too. But I have noticed some people asking like grass fields, like this grass field right here. The thing is, if I drive into like field 18 right here on my side, driving here, yeah, and calculate current field edge path. That is the new thing that actually came into Courseplay in 2015 version. And if you press that, you see this blue line are all around the field. That is actually Courseplay itself that goes into the files of the map and designate the field itself. So you don't need to do all that work anymore as you did in 13, for example. You needed to designate all fields yourself first, I remember. But that is what I'm going to show you, how you do yourself to be able to well, grass field, for example, to able to mow it, ted it, windrow, pick up the grass with a loading wagon, and a lot of other stuff that you can do just with help of Courseplay. So we don't want to do that. We'll just there. So that is what happens when we do this here at this field 18. Let's reverse into this grass field here. As you can see, it's a normal grass field. Actually a really good one to start with. And calculate current field edge path. As you can see, nothing happens. That is actually the game and how they make the fields in the, I think it is an XML file and or ID3 or all of that stuff. I haven't learned all of that stuff yet. I'm still learning modding, but those aren't designated as fields. It's just grass, so they are not designated as field 18 and all of the other fields that have numbers. So what you need to do is quite easy. You find the corner you want to start by just driving to the corner and make sure that you start with the center of the tractor. Line the center up to the field, as you can see here, and you can see on this side we need to go backwards because we are far too much forward. You need to think about that the Courseplay make the course from the center of the tractor. If we go up here, you could say about here is the center of the tractor. So say front of the cabin is the center, so we need to go much further back. So something like here, I would say. If you want to have the whole grass area on this field designated, then you do like this. Then it's just start recording. And then you usually, when you're doing this, I drive like 2, 3 there, and then I pause. The recording of the course, because I want to have a straight line. We want to have a straight line on everything. So what you need to do is just drive over to the other edge of the field, next corner, and you drive all the way, something like this. Start the course, pause it again. Now we have 2 corners. Now we have a straight line here, almost a straight line. It's not totally straight, but it doesn't really matter. And then you drive just into the next corner. You can swing and do whatever. Oh, wrong. What happened? Turn and do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter at all. Does not matter at all. Then you just drive over to next corner and stop here. And we want to reverse. We want to straight up. Get there, I think. Yeah, this seems to be good. Then start the course again and pause it. Then we will have a straight line from this corner over to this little dot over there. You get a straight line between. So then it just is to drive all the way to the last corner. As easy as that. Then is just drive over to the corner. So let's see, I did see that they actually put the back of the tractor, and here you actually start the course and stop it. So now you see we have all these lines now ready. So if we do like this, you see the lines that are going around. This is the course, and you don't need to go over from this corner over there, because he will make a straight line right over there. So let's save this as field marker what will it be? It will be north of 18 there. Well, now that is done, then we just go in here and we can just take it out. Okay, now it's gone. When you are then going to for example, mow grass, what you do is just go in here in this manage courses, and you have this field maker marker north of 18, and you put that in. Then you get all of that stuff there. Okay, then we want to do, you put field work on. Field work you do when you are mowing, all of that stuff, except Yeah, you have to have plowing, I think it is. But if you want to have fertilizing, then you go for this one. We want to go for just ordinary field work, and then it is the same. We have say we have 6 meter mower, and we want to start in, this will be south west corner, and we want to go north. Yeah. Return to first point. That means actually nothing else than when the tractor is finished with the whole course and will stop up into this corner, he will drive back to this corner and wait for you here. So that is what you need to remember. If I will always have it deactivated, so you don't need to think about that. Then it is just to press this button. See? Now you have all the courses there. So he will start there and go here and go back and forward all the way through. And of course you can change to headlands. You have one headland, or you want to have 2 headlands or 3 headlands. It's up to you. And always think about this. When the arrow is showing here, he will take the headland first. This showing that he is going clockwise with the headland. If you press like this, then he go anti-clockwise. If you put the arrow to the arrow is showing to the clockwise, then he will take first that just back and forward, and then go to take the headland afterwards. But we want to let him take the headland first if we do so. So that is basically it. I will go through more, of course, play tutorials and more advanced. For example, loading wagon. If you take cut down the grass, mow it, and you want to just make the loading wagon drive, pick it up and go home and fill into the silo by himself, back and forward. And I will show you that. 2 combined courses, as you would call it. But this is how you designate a field. So after you have made this field marker for the field, always save it, keep it, because you can use it for everything on this field. Then you just go in and you did, as I showed you, select, load that course, and then you do what you need to do. What are you going to do? Are you going to mow, or are you going to tether, or whatever? Quite easy. So, well, I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's always nice to get your opinions and, of course, questions, and I'll try to help everybody that I can. So, hope you liked this episode, and if you did, please give me the thumbs up. See you next time. Bye bye.